Hello, friends of Macmillan Library. Welcome to Yoga with Noelle Joy. We're going to get started today in a simple cross-legged position. You can put one leg in front of the other. We will eventually switch them out. And I want you to just rest your hands on your knees, relax your shoulders, close your eyes. So begin tuning into your breath, your deep inhales and deep exhales. Inhale fully, feeling the air expand in the stomach. And then exhale completely, belly button pulling in towards the spine as you do. Deep inhale again, fill up. And exhale, let it all go. I'm going to let you take a few breaths on your own. Quiet the mind and relax the body. And then from here, open the eyes. Inhale, take the right arm overhead. And exhale, gently take it down to the right side of the mat. Left arm extends up and over. Inhale to center and exhale, opposite side. Inhale back to center, hands on the knees, breathe. Go ahead, switch the legs. So left leg in front if you have the right forward like I did. Go ahead, take the left hand to the right knee and exhale as you twist, gazing over that right shoulder. Inhale to center and exhale as you switch sides. Inhale back to center, hands on the knees, breathe. Relax the jaw. Relax the eyes. Sometimes when I'll see people in class so stressed out that when I'm like, close your eyes, they're like squeezing their eyes shut. So one mantra that my teacher has always taught me during yoga training is effort without tension. So you're going to close your eyes, but you're not going to tensely keep them closed. You're going to soften. From your exhales, you fold forward, bringing the hands in front of you, allowing gravity to open up the hips here. Inhale back up to center, and then go ahead and come to your knees. So I want you to take the right leg to the side, toes facing out. And then you're going to take the right hand towards the earth. If you can't touch the mat, that's okay. You can always put a nice big book under there. Maybe the Count of Monte Cristo or something. And then inhale, take that left arm up. Feeling a nice stretch through the side body. And rise back to center, opposite side. So right knee on the mat, left leg extends out, left hand comes down as right arm rises up. Inhale back up to center. From here, I want you to extend that right leg. Your toes are going to face the same way as your face is. This is called gate pose. So you're going to take the right hand down on the leg, extend that left arm up and over, pressing into that right foot, feeling length through that left side of the body. Inhale back up to center, switch sides, left leg extends out, toes face the front, whatever the front is for you. Inhale as you take the arm up and over. And inhale to center. Go ahead, find your way to a tabletop. Hands shoulder width apart, fingers spread, rooting down in that inner triad, which is the thumb and pointer finger. You're going to curl the toes, lift your hips, come to your first Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, maybe leaning into one side or the other. Continuing with your breath, deep inhales, deep exhales, remembering that when you're breathing deeply like this, you are calming down your nervous system. When your nervous system is calm, your muscles naturally relax, which means that the poses are going to be much easier. From here, gaze forward between the hands, step the right foot forward, drop the left knee to the mat, point the toes back. So you want that front knee to be lined up over the ankle. If you need something under the hands, feel free to grab some blocks or anything that you can find as a prop. From here, curl the back toes, lift the left knee up off the mat. Inhale as you extend the right arm up, squeezing the inner thighs together for better balance. Straightening that back leg. Exhale, right hand to the mat, drop the knee. Toes point back. Inhale as you rise up. And then I want your left hand to grab the right wrist and exhale over to the left side. Inhale to center, opposite hand grabs opposite wrist. Exhale over to the right side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands meet the mat, curl the back toes, lift the knee, rise up, warrior two, Vera Bhadrasana 2. So, heel to arch alignment, front knee is generously bent, knee is tracking towards the pinky toe, so we're opening up the inner thighs and the hips here. Back leg as straight as you can get it. And one thing I want to make sure you're not doing is leaning forward. So, shoulders over hips. Gaze is at the front fingertips. Arms nice and extended. Keeping that front knee bent, I want you to take that right elbow to the front knee. Inhale the left arm up. Extended side angle. And then exhale as you spin forward, stepping it back, downward facing dog. Checking the hands, spreading the fingers, coming back to the breath. Gaze forward, inhale, left foot steps forward, right knee drops, toes point back. Settling into the pose. Using your breath to soften. All right, curl the back toes, lift the knee, inhale as that left arm extends up. Exhale, bring it down. Drop the knee, toes point back. Inhale, arms extend. Right hand grabs left wrist. Exhale over to the right side. Inhale to center, opposite hand to wrist. Exhale over to the left side. Inhale to center. Exhale, hands back to the mat. Curl the back toes, spin the foot, rise up. Warrior two, opposite side. Exhale, left elbow to the knee. Inhale that right arm up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step it back, downward facing dog. From here, go ahead, exhale into a plank. Yeah, your favorite pose. Remember, if your hips are sagging at all, go ahead, drop the knees. Why doesn't everyone just drop the knees right now? Because I want you to feel that you're still working your core even with the knees on the mat. All right, from here, exhale all the way down to the stomach slowly, just to get a little shoulder and tricep work in. And then from here, I want you to take the forearms on the mat, elbows lined up underneath the shoulders. So coming into a gentle back bend. All right, so let's work the quads a little bit. I want you to bend that left leg. Now for some of us, this is gonna be all that we need to do to get a nice quad stretch in. But for others, if you wanna go a little bit deeper, I want you to take left hand to that left foot, bring the heel towards the butt. Exhale as you release here, come back to the back bend. Exhale, bend the right leg. Inhale, reach back, pulling that heel in towards your bottom. Exhale, release here. And then push yourself back to a child's pose. So knees to the outer edges of the mat, big toes together, melt in. Inhale back to a tabletop. And exhale, curl the toes, lift up, downward facing dog. Gaze forward, step that right foot between the hands, come up, Vera Bhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Remembering that when we're doing poses multiple times, like we do often with downward facing dog and Warrior 2, you can take that second or third time a little bit deeper. So like on that downward dog, I was completely straightening my legs. So I was like, my calf muscles are feeling a little loose now. For this Warrior 2, I'm gonna bend that front knee a little bit deeper. Challenging yourself, feeling what is my limit? Where can I push it to where I'm still breathing fully and I'm relaxed, but I'm not shaking. Sometimes people push it a little bit too far and they shake. Look like they're grabbing onto an electrical fence. It's kind of funny for me. All right, inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, extend forward. Right hand comes down as low as you can go. Extend that left arm up. So one thing I want you to pay attention to in triangle pose is it's not actually about getting that right hand down on the mat. It's about keeping the body aligned. So you don't want to push your butt out just to get your hand on the mat. You want to make sure that your torso is staying nice and in line with the right leg. Gaze at that left hand. And then exhale as the left hand comes to the hip, step it forward slightly. Right hand comes on the earth, extend that left leg up and high for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Exhale, left hand and foot come forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Legs are completely straight here, zip together. All right, bend the knees, step it back to a plank. Yay, plank. Belly button pulling in towards the spine. And then again, exhale as you slowly lower all the way to the stomach. All right, forearms come to the mat again. Breathe into this easy back bend. All right, from here, come to a tabletop position. And you're going to extend that right leg in the air. So some of you're going to stay here and be like, this is cool. This is where I want to keep it. Or if you want to challenge yourself a little bit, you can take the left hand to the right foot, kick the foot into the hand. Exhale, release the side. Inhale, extend that left leg up. Again, you can stay here. You're working your core and your glutes. Or right hand to the left foot, kick it in. Exhale, release back to tabletop, curl the toes, lift the hips, come to downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna do that balance sequence, opposite side. Inhale, left foot steps forward, spin the back foot, warrior two. Again, take it deeper if you want. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale into triangle pose. Right hand to the back hip, step it forward slightly. Flex that right foot, kick it up and back, right arm extends. Half moon, opposite side. Exhale, right foot meets the left. Once your feet are zipped up together, I want you to bend that left knee and really lean into that right hip. So stretching that right calf muscle, hamstring, depending on where you're tight. Everything different will be stretching in us. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, I feel this in my hip. And someone else is like, I don't feel it there at all, but I feel it here. And that's completely all right. Our bodies are different. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Exhale, bend that right knee. Again, leaning into that left hip. Might be feeling this in the IT band a little bit. Inhale, straighten both legs, fold forward. Bend the left knee again. Inhale that right arm up. You should really be feeling this in the IT band now. Exhale, right hand to the earth. Straighten opposite leg, bend that right knee. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, lower. Take the feet hip width apart. Bend the knees generously. Come into a ragdoll. From here, take the feet to the width of the mat and come into a yogi squat. And then come to your bottom. So I'm going to spin so you can see me. So we're going to come into Konasana. So you're going to take your legs out to a V on the mat. And then exhale as you fold forward. So just gently resting here. Come to that same sense of peace and calm as you did in the beginning of class. When you're seated on the mat and you're just like, oh, I hope she doesn't take me out of this pose because this is really comfy. I want you to get comfy in this pose. So the heels are rooted into the mat. Toes extended towards the sky. Both legs as straight as you can get them. Inhale back up to seated. Exhale as you twist to the left. Hands come on opposite sides of the left leg. Keep that right leg straight. So you should be feeling this, especially in the right hamstring and then the right side body. Inhale back up to seated. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. So trying to line up the belly button with that right knee. Inhale back up to seated. Okay, from here I want you to extend that left leg out. And I'm going to give you a variation on one of the forward folds that we normally do. So option number one, we've done this pose many times. Bottom of the right foot comes to the inner left thigh. Or if you don't have any knee issues and if your hips are feeling pretty loose, I want you to take half lotus with that right foot. And then I want you to extend forward. Again, if you feel that in your knee at all, come out of half lotus and just take the bottom of the right foot to the inner thigh. Inhale up to seated. Exhale, right leg extends, left one comes up. So again, either on the inside or you take it into half lotus. And then with your next exhale, fold forward. Inhale up. This time bottoms of the feet come together, knees butterfly open. Feel free to stay upright like this, or if you want to take it deeper, you can fold forward. All right, inhale back up, spin, so you're the long way on the mat. We're only going to do one boat this practice, surprisingly. I know you're all disappointed, right? So I want you to go ahead, take the legs up, extend the arms. And then from here, I want you to just exhale slowly all the way to the mat. Take a nice open mouth exhale. All right, with the arms out to the T, I want you to bend the knees and then exhale as the knees fall to the right, your gaze is left. Inhale, knees to center. Exhale, knees to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale, legs to center, this time straighten the legs. Exhale, legs to the right, gaze is left. I had to actually bend my knees so I wouldn't kick our plant. Inhale, bring the legs up. Exhale, legs over to the left, gaze is right. Inhale, legs up to center. And then from here, take the bottoms of the feet to the mat, knees bent. So I want you to cross the right knee over the left. And then from here, inhale as you bring them towards the chest. So this is that pose that we did a few weeks ago that's really good for sciatica. Should be feeling this a lot in the right hip. If this is hurting your knees at all, I want you to keep your feet on the mat. Close your eyes. Remembering that especially for hip openers, you can't force it. You need to relax into it. Exhale, release the side. Feet on the mat. Cross that left knee over the right. Inhale, pull the knees towards the chest. Exhale, slowly release here. Allow the knees to come wide on the mat and then allow the feet to come wide on the mat and then let the knees kiss together in the center. Nice little release for the lower back. All right, another hip opener before we come to our final pose. Flex that right foot, cross the right ankle above the left knee. Inhale, pull that knee in for figure eight. Keeping both feet flexed. All right, keep the knees, or the hands, jumbling up my words and body parts here. Take the arms out to the T. Let the legs fall to the left. Gaze to the right. Inhale back to center. Right foot on the mat. Flex the left foot. Inhale, pull the knees towards the chest. Figure eight, opposite side. All right, arms out to a T. Hey, I got it right that time. Let the legs fall to the right, gaze left. Inhale to center. And then we're going to move into a happy baby. So grab for the inside arches of the feet if you can, or you can always do outside, or if you're like, this really, I can't do this, You can always grab behind the knees. And then from here, extend the legs out and relax into Shavasana. So Shavasana is one of the most important parts of the practice. It's when you allow your body to fully relax and your muscles to just absorb everything that happened. Your mind quiets. Again, your nervous system is nice and calm. So allow yourself to just let gravity sink you into your mat. And try to let go of any thoughts or cares that might be floating around your head right now. So if you have extra time and you want to take a few more moments here, which I highly encourage you to do, just stay in Shavasana. But for those of you that need to wrap this up, go ahead, extend your arms overhead. Bend the knees, roll to your side. Take a few breaths here. Now push yourself up to a simple cross-legged position. Hands at heart center. And then with your next few breaths, just focus on something that you're grateful for. I know you're like, yeah, woo-woo yogis always asking us to focus on gratitude, but believe it or not, it's really good for your brain and body. So just indulge me if you can. I can't see your eye rolls anyway. Inhale. Namaste. Thank you, friends.